understood from your 10 lakhs, 8 lakhs difference, 2 lakhs. Okay. Amount of decrease in value. So you have to write that amount, that is the difference amount only in this column. Okay. To bank account, payment of unrecorded liabilities. To bank account, payment of reconstruction expenses. Many of the students have a doubt for this, so please be clear after writing this. All the reconstruction expenses have to be written in the capital reduction account debit side to bank account. Okay. To bank account, refund of director fees to capital reserve, that is a balancing figure. Okay, don't copy it right now, I'll give time to copy. Now all incomes and gains will be on the credit side. By share capital, if there is any reduction in the share capital account, that means we have reduced the share capital account, that is our liability have reduced, that means we have gained. Okay, so amount of reduction, only the amount of reduction, the difference amount of reduction will be written in the amount column. By debenture account, similarly to share capital, we have debenture holders, we have reduced the debenture capital, so that means the difference of reduction should be written over here, the amount of reduction. By creditors account, amount of reduction only. By assets, increase in the value of asset. By bank account, sale of unrecorded assets. Okay, so I'll write cap goodwill also. Possible only if question is framed wrong, otherwise not possible. I hope this is quite clear. So firstly, I'll want you all to please pause the video, copy this much. Please pause the video and copy this much. I hope you all have copied this much. Now let's move on to the pro forma of balance sheet. How the balance sheet will be shown. I am giving you a sweet small balance sheet format. Please memorize it, please practice it, because how much ever I am giving you, that much only will be coming in exam, not more than that. Okay, so as per revised schedule 3, the format is in this manner. See, balance sheet particulars, notes, current year rupees, previous year rupees. As per the revised schedule 3, the balance sheet have the current year column as well as the previous year column. So this gives you an analytical view from, you can compare it, compare our assets from the previous year to the current year, compare our liability from the previous year and current year, so that we get an analytical view of this. Okay, first is equity and liabilities. We have two columns in our old balance sheet, T format balance sheet, that is liability and asset, but here we have equity and liability and then assets. Okay, first shareholders fund, which is further divided A, share capital, B, reserves and surplus, second non-current liabilities, A, long-term borrowings, C, third current liabilities, A, short-term borrowing, B, short-term provisions, C, trades payable, that is creditors. Trade payable means creditors. 1 2 3 4 5 6 total 8. I am not writing notes to accounts. What does notes to accounts means? Please refer the practice manual, because the practice manual has given the right format how to present the notes. You have to present the notes in that manner only in your exams. Please don't do some other method. Okay, I am giving you the format of the balance sheet because this is the format. Only in this format only this many things are only asked. I have seen in the question only they ask only this many questions. If there is a complete company account sum, then you have to learn the entire balance sheet format. But for a small sums like amalgamation, internal reconstruction and all like this sums, you have to follow this only, because this is very simple and you can memorize this. It is quite easy. Second, assets. First is non-current assets, A, fixed assets, tangible assets, second, intangible assets, 2, current assets, A, cash and cash equivalents, simply means cash account and bank account total. If you have both that together, then only you have to make notes to accounts. Otherwise, if you are only having cash, you can directly put the value over here. Okay, 7, 8, 9. B, inventories, which simply means stock, can form working note number 10. C, trades receivable, which means debtors, become working note number 11, and total B. Okay, I hope this format is quite clear to you all, and it is a most simplest format. Only please pause the video and copy this much. Please copy this much. I hope you all have copied this much. Now in the next video we'll be solving the sums, and after that you will get we will be able to solve all the sums of the practice manual. Okay.